Before we begin, thank you very much to Dark Twilight 20 for becoming a new patron over at patreon.com/TJOmega. The support and the help genuinely keeps this channel afloat, genuinely keeps me making videos for you guys, and I appreciate all the help you have been giving me. And speaking of my Patreon campaign, recently I posted a video there that was something of a reward for my $10 and up patrons. One of the perks is exclusive videos, which I didn't want to be anything that took content away from the channel. So instead, I decided going forward, one of the things would be first opinions, first reaction videos to brand new toys that I get in. Basically, me turning a camera on when I get a new toy, and basically being much more verbal when I open it up for the first time. So, in that vein, we have today the brand new Ravage. Beast Wars Ravage. Covert Agent Ravage, I should say, with Decepticons Forever Ravage. It's a Ravage 2-pack. So, I didn't want to offer up something as like a reward for being a more let's say more expensive patron without showing you a little bit of what you're getting. Yeah, I didn't want to completely lock that behind the paywall. So, let's open this bad boy up and we'll see what all the hype has been about. I have been waiting so long for a good Beast Wars Ravage toy. I've been waiting so long for this. I have X9 Ravage, but of course we know there's problems to that toy. It is not the most accurate thing, and it's a wee bit clunky, so we're going to see how this came out. Like, I will say, like, for the price, over $50 for this, I really wonder how much was in that gimmicky box. Because it's cool, little tape deck there, but it's also just a gimmicky box. Yeah. So, alright. Very carefully. We'll start with Ravage, because we know... we'll start with Ravage. That's obvious, isn't it? I'm going to start with the original Ravage, just so we can see. Because obviously this is the mold that's been used the most, though I'm sure they've recast it more than once at this point. So the big deal here about Ravage is that for the first time ever, all of his details have been tampographed, so he looks like a cassette on both sides, which is very different from typical Ravages. And because it's tampographed, no stickers. So they'll look nice over time as long as you don't scratch them up. And feel on the figure itself. Okay, yeah. All the joints still seem to be operational, nice and tight. Everything seems to have enough friction. A little bit loose in some of the knees, but not terrible. Alright, so he still fully works. Okay, his right front leg is a little bit looser than I would like. So, downside. But he should still be able to stand, no problem. I'm not worried about him collapsing on me or anything. I'm going to assume his blasters, his rockets, are fit just fine. If I could get them out of that packaging quickly. I just wanted to try the fit. Oh yeah. Because sometimes, like, they don't account for the chrome. So, like, the fit gets a little bit too tight. But yeah. With all the tampagraphing and all, like, the finer details that allows, that's actually probably one of the better G1 Ravages we've gotten. So that's actually kind of nice. It's nice that there's a uniqueness to it, considering how many times we've seen that Ravage released. Alright, meat and potatoes time. This is what we're really on about. I don't know if we'll transform him in this video, but I definitely want to give my first thoughts here. This is too big for these. I'm trying to get the guns out. I don't like when they're like so tight in there, like when like attention Hasbro, when you put these little ties in, there needs to be a little bit of space so we can get in with a cutting implement. Otherwise this gets very messy. Let me see if I can just... Yeah, I'm just going to yank them out. They're solid. I'm not worried about that. All right, so it's the Cheetor mold, but it has been extensively redone in order to be accurate to Ravage. Head, okay, head's articulated nice. Okay, I was kind of worried about that given how his beast mode's going to work. Because that's literally, I believe that's literally his beast mode head. Ooh, yep, okay. All right, all those joints are tight. Good, looking good so far. These are all brand new parts though, so I would expect that. Double jointed elbows. Huh. That must contribute to his transformation. That's actually a super cool thing to have for him. That's going to open up a lot of posability range. Waist is nice. Hips are nice. Below the knee is where I'm worried about because that's the reused Cheetor parts. And no, that's pretty firm. Pretty firm. All right. Yeah, all that seems to work. Cheetah legs, or I guess panther legs now on the back. Yeah, those all work fine. I wish they'd figured out something to do with the tail. That's actually disappointing. I was hoping there'd be some extra level, some extra hinge to fold it up higher, but that's all you get. So it has to hang down like that. I don't like that. I really would have liked it to have folded all the way back to be flush to his back. That's an oversight. That's unfortunate. Yeah, beyond that, yeah, like everything's nice and tight. Man, this guy looks so nice. So it looks like there's a lot of this is painted. I was gonna say, like, it's like I believe the upper arms and the thighs, I don't think that's a separate plastic because it's the same color as the silver on his collar. It's like an off silver. It's actually an kind of interesting shade. Let's see, yeah, there's nothing really like none of the new parts are really hollowed out any more than necessary. That's good. Uh, Mouth, ooh. Mouth opens and those tiny teeth are individually painted and the tongue is actually painted. That's a very small detail. And that's a very cool detail to include. Oh, he is... He looks so good. He looks so good. Alright, so... Yeah, I'm popping his guns on now. He's got... Oh, I didn't notice that. He's got spots on his hips where the guns can peg in. So they can be holstered. Just like they were a lot of time for a lot of the time in the show. They're a little bit big. They're a little bit bigger than I would like. Also, the end of it is it's an unusual shape. The end of the barrel. I just noticed that. So it looks like they might not fit the effect parts. That would be weird. They've been pretty consistent about that. Oh well. I guess as a Beast Wars toy, he doesn't really need to worry about the effect parts that were made for the G1 characters. Trying to get all... Ooh, man, there's some... Okay, so that bicep joint's actually a little bit too tight. It's a little bit concerning on that. So yeah, joint tolerance is okay. Maybe a little bit loose in the right shoulder, right elbow, but everything holds. Everything feels... Wow. Okay, hips are really tight. Those aren't going anywhere. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that is super, super nice. Oh. I got to get him home and put him next to Shadow Panther and X9 Ravage. I have to take I have to take the Ravage shot. Oh, that's so good. I'll probably throw up a review of him at some point. He'll probably end up on random review soon. But yeah, like, oh man, that's Okay, one advantage of the tail that I just noticed when I put him down, it tripods him, so he can actually be capable of a few poses he otherwise wouldn't. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. So that's basically the long and short of it. It's not a massive thing. It's not a massive thing, but you know, if you're interested in like first reactions on toys or first opinions, yeah, that's what I'm going to be throwing up on Patreon. So here's your freebie. Because anyone who's pitching in at that level, I don't want you going in blind. I want you to know what you're getting. I don't want you to go, oh, well, this is a fully produced, fully extra video. Like, no, no, no. It's like this. It's like this. We're just kind of sit down and casually enjoy a new toy experience together. As I like see how fast I can transform it before I sign off the video. because I don't want to get into like the nuts and bolts of transforming it here. We'll save that for a review. I'm just kind of seeing like how much is different from Cheetor. Apparently a lot. Oh, yeah, a lot, a lot. Oh yeah, that's where those double jointed elbows go in. All right. I'm gonna play with my kitty now. So thank you guys for watching, and once again, thank you guys for supporting. It does mean the world to me. It genuinely does like help keep the channel afloat a lot. And you know, if you I know there's a lot of people that can't pitch into the Patreon. That's not an issue. Don't worry about it. That's a thing. You take care of you first. That's what I say. But for the people who do pitch in on Patreon, you know, thank you. Thank you very much. And if you don't, just hit the like and the subscribe buttons. They help immensely. You can be subscribed to me and completely ignore all the videos I post. That's perfectly fine. YouTube just cares about the number at the end of the day. So whatever number you're bumping up, that helps me a lot. All right, so I'm gonna keep playing with my kitty now. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I will see more of you soon. Guys, I am facing the most powerful enemy any YouTuber can face, the algorithm, and I need your help to defeat him. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. Every time you do, we attack that algorithm and we drive it back until it can no longer defeat this channel. Thank you very much.